This is Jaz. He'll be 54 years old on the 1st of April 2014 and will have been a member of the electricity scheme for 20 years. Jaz currently earns £28,765 a year and he's planning to retire at 63, which is the earliest he can take his pension unreduced. So he's got another 9 years to go until retirement, which would take him to 29 years' service in the scheme. Let's look at what it would mean for his benefits if no changes were to happen. His pensionable service, how long he's been a member of the scheme, would be 29 years at retirement. Now let's assume his salary increases by 3.3% for the final 9 years until retirement. His salary is currently £28,765, but this would rise thanks to those 3.3% increases for each of the 9 remaining years. So his pensionable salary at retirement would be £38,219. The calculation of his pensionable salary in the electricity scheme is subject to an averaging formula called PSIS. The proposals do not affect how PSIS works. So now we have to do the maths to find out what he would receive in retirement. We use the equation 29 times £38,219 times 1/80th to work out that his pension, if no changes were to happen, would be £13,854 a year. He'll also receive a one-off lump sum of 3 times pension, so 3 times £13,854, which gives a lump sum of £41,562. Now let's look at what would happen under the proposal. Remember, there would be no change to the benefits based on Jaz's service before the 1st of April 2013. So that's the first 19 years' service under this scenario. This part of his benefits would still be based on a pensionable salary of £38,219. His pension would be calculated as 19 times £38,219 times 1/80th, which gives Jaz a pre-1st of April 2013 pension of £9,077 a year. But what about the service built up between the 1st of April 2013 and Jaz's retirement? Well, this is the part of his benefits that would be affected by the proposal. Under the proposal, the increases to Jaz's salary would be capped, so that not all of the increase from £28,765 to £38,219 would apply to this part of his benefits. Let's look at what the cap would do to Jaz's salary used to calculate benefits built up after the 1st of April 2013. Remember, the cap would be the lower of RPI inflation, or 3%. Let's assume that for 10 years, RPI inflation is 3.3% a year. Then the cap would be 3% a year. Applying this cap to Jaz's increases in salary would give Jaz a capped salary of £38,127 at his planned retirement date, after applying the PSIS averaging used in the electricity scheme. We would use this capped salary to work out Jaz's pension built up after the 1st of April 2013. So this would give 10 times £38,127 times 1/80th, which would give Jaz a post 1st of April 2013 pension of £4,766 a year. So in total, Jaz's pension under this scenario would be £9,077 plus £4,766, which is £13,843 a year. He'd also get a one-off lump sum of 3 times pension, so 3 times £13,843, which gives a lump sum of £41,529. Now let's take a look at things side by side. The left-hand bar shows Jaz's projected pension at retirement if no changes were to happen. We've split this into two, the part based on service before the 1st of April 2013 and the part based on service from the 1st of April 2013. This right-hand bar shows Jaz's projected pension at retirement in those same two parts, but this time assuming the proposal is made final. As you can see, the pension based on service before the 1st of April 2013 remains the same, but the pension based on service from the 1st of April 2013, that would be Jaz's final 10 years before retirement, has changed from £4,777 to £4,766 a year, a difference of £11 a year. The comparison of the one-off lump sum calculated as 3 times pension is similar. The lump sum based on service before the 1st of April 2013 remains the same, but the lump sum based on service from the 1st of April 2013, that would be Jaz's final 10 years before retirement, would change from £14,331 to £14,298, a difference of £33. Remember, we've had to use a number of assumptions about Jaz's future salary increases and the levels of future RPI inflation in order to make these projections. If we were to use different assumptions, the £11 difference in the pension per year and the £33 difference in the one-off lump sum may change.